Hey guys, Sam from Museworld here, and we're just going to have a quick look at SVG scalable vector graphics and compare an SVG to a JPEG. So this is a very basic look at how the two differ. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring this little cartoon of a dog onto our screen here. And first of all, we're just going to save this out as a JPEG. So this can be dog test 1, like so. We're then going to go over to Adobe Muse, and we're going to drag and drop our little dog cartoon onto the artboard. There we go. We're then going to preview this page. And as we can see, the little cartoon doesn't look too bad at that size. But if we say, right, we need it a little bit bigger, as we start to increase the size, like so, and then preview, you can see that things are starting to get a bit more pixelated. And if we go even bigger, then the problem's just going to get worse, as you can see on the screen there. And then if we preview that again, we can see that our dog doesn't look very healthy at all. So what we need to do is we need to convert that into a vector graphic. So we're just going to click on our image there. We're going to go to image trace in Illustrator. And this kind of depends on which Illustrator version you have, but click on image trace, and that will trace the outlines of the dog. And as you can see straight away, you can see that it's so much sharper. What we need to do then is we just need to, if we want to remove the white background, we just need to click expand, which gives us our vector points, and then we just need to go to object and ungroup, like so. And then what we'll be able to do is also remove the background. And this kind of gives our dog different parts, if you like. It breaks it up into the main parts, so if you need to make any changes to the dog, you can. But for now, we're going to group the dog together again, and we're just going to check that our dog, oh, there's a little bit of white there, so object ungroup, we just need to remove this around his head, oh, and this between his legs. Let's zoom in a bit there, and then we have our dog, which is looking good. So let's move him back over to the artboard, like so. Just make him a bit bigger. And then I'm just going to decrease the size of the artboard to bound the dog a bit better. Okay, now we're going to save it as an SVG. So go to File, go to Save As, and then you want to choose SVG Graphic down the bottom here. And we want to go Dog Test 2. And then we want to click Save. Brings up this options box, and generally the settings are the ones that you need to, so the settings displayed are the ones that you need to be using. So basically leave all as it is and then click OK. What we're then going to do is go back over to Adobe Muse, and we're going to go to File and Place. We're then going to find our dog test, which is this Internet Explorer icon here. Might be Chrome or Safari on your computer, and we're going to open that and add that in. It's then going to give us an option to place this particular image. As you can see where my cursor is, you can almost see a small image of the dog. So we're just going to place this image onto our page. We're just going to decrease the other dog for a minute, like so. So we can see that our SVG is really, really small. But as we increase in size, even though it doesn't look particularly good there, we can see that our SVG graphic is scaling without any pixelation. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the two dogs side by side, and then we're going to hit preview. And you can see the quality difference so far at the moment with our SVG graphic and our JPEG graphic. We're then going to go back to Muse, and we'll increase both of them in size again, like so. And then we're gonna, as soon as this, that's it, we're gonna preview again, and you can see the quality difference that you get with a vector graphic over here and with a JPEG over here. So if we go back to Muse once more, and we'll probably need to put one under the other here, so let's put both of them here, and then we are going to scale again. We're going to go really big on this occasion, and then that SVG graphic is going to render like so, and then we're going to preview again. You can see the difference there is in having a SVG over a JPEG. Now SVG graphics SVG will be ideal for doing visual background drops for your websites, or just for having really clear pictures and images within your website. So I hope that helps, guys, and again, just a very, very simple example of how scalable vector graphics work. And that's it for now. Okay guys, cheers.